Hi everybody, welcome to Sichinga Online Math. In this video I would like us to look at this question on computers where we have to complete the flowchart which is given below. So the question reads, given the simple interest I, rate of interest per annum R, and time in years T, complete the flowchart to calculate and display the principal P. So to start with, we need to know how we calculate simple interest. So there's a formula for this, and this is I, which is simple interest, is equal to P, which is principal, times rate, which is R, times time, which is T. Now in this question we are not calculating I, which is simple interest. Instead we are calculating P. Now P is on the right side of the formula and it is multiplying with R and T. So how do we make P the subject? We simply divide by R and T. So dividing by R and T both sides, this gives it P is equal to I over RT. So this means that to calculate P, which is principal, we need to divide I, which is simple interest, divided by the rate and also time there. So to get the principal P, we simply divide I divided by RT. So there are three variables that we need in short for calculating principal, which is simple interest, rate, and also time. So when it comes to the flowchart, the first stage has been filled up there, start, but the next stage is empty. What do we put in that stage? So that stage is an entry stage. So this is where we put the variables that we need for us to calculate the calculation that we want to show, which is for principal here. So in the first stage we are going to write up the input or the variables that we need for us to calculate the principal. So here we'll write enter. We can use the word enter or we can use the word input. So I'm going to use the word enter. So in here we're going to say enter. So what variables do we need? So it is I, comma, R, comma, T. So these are the variables that we need when it comes to calculating principal. So that is the input stage. Then the next stage is an action stage or processing stage, and in this stage all we do is simply show the formula that we are using to calculate principal. So this is just going to be P equal to. Now here there's division. Simple interest is dividing rate and time. So we are going to start with I, then forward slash. Forward slash is used for division, okay, when it comes to computers. So that's a character that is used for division. So I divide by R. Now R is multiplying with T. So for computers we use a special character known as asterisk, or here I'm just going to simply write star, then T. So that completes the action stage. So this is where we just simply write the formula. P is equal to I divided by R times T. Then for the next stage, which is the output, here I'm going to use the word display. So the output, this is where now we show the answer to what we are calculating, which is the principal. So we're going to write display P, capital P. So this is where now we show that we are getting the value of P, and then the program is going to come to a stop. So this is how we calculate and display principal P when given simple interest, rate of interest per annum, and time in years. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.